The Battle of Marathon, explained in 3 minutes. First, some background information. The Persians were this big empire in the east. They were Indo-Europeans who settled in southwest Iran. The empire was first started by Cyrus II, who split from Medes to start the Persian Empire. Later, when the Persians were big, Darius I was in power. Keep him in mind. The Persians first came into contact with the Greeks in 556 BC when they conquered Lydia in Asia Minor. Okay, that's the end of the background stuff. Now here's where we start getting close to the actual Battle of Marathon. In 499 BC, the Ionian Greeks revolted from the Persian Empire. Miletus sent for help from their Greek comrades, but Sparta would not support them. Athens and Eretria did send ships, though. The revolt was sadly suppressed by Persia in 494 BC. Miletus was annihilated, and their people were enslaved. They had been one of the richest and most celebrated cities in the Greek world, so their destruction stuck with them, and the Greeks began to be wary of the Persian invasion. After the revolt, Darius was furious and wanted to punish the Greeks, so he conquered Thrace, Thasos, and Macedonia, but failed to conquer all of Greece. In 490, he returned to Greece and several poli surrendered quickly, but Athens and Sparta opposed Darius. After decimating Eretria, the Persians sailed to Marathon in northern Attica, and Athens immediately sent forces to Marathon with their ally Plataea. The Athenians were outnumbered by more than 2-1, but they were more heavily armored than the Persians, although the Persians did have more cavalry and archers. So the Athenians sent a runner called Phidippides to Sparta to ask for help. Fun fact, actually, the runner Phidippides supposedly covered 140 miles in one day. Once the runner got to Sparta, the Spartans agreed to help the Athenians out, but currently they were having a festival Carnea, and they could not march until the new moon. After a bit of stalemate, approximately 8 days, the Persians sent their cavalry away to their ships to attack the city of Athens. The Athenians saw this and took it as both an easier way to fight the Persians and an incentive to get back to their city to stop the ships from coming their way. So, the commander Miltiades arranged the phalanxes in different ways to accommodate the different enemies. He made the lines thinner but longer in the front and thicker but shorter on the sides. To take the Persians by surprise, the Athenians charged into battle, and a lot of the Persians fled to their ships in confusion. At the start of the battle, the Athenians were starting to be pushed back, but quickly the Athenians pushed back the sides where the phalanxes were thicker. The battle resulted in the win of the Athenians with 192 lost to 6,400 Persians. Although the battle had been won, the exhausted Athenian hoplites had to march back to Athens, a race of the clock, when the other Persian fleets sailed to the city as well. In the end, the hoplites made it just in time to see the Persian ships along the horizon. Furious, Darius turned back the ships and retreated. And that's the Battle of Marathon. You are now 3 minutes smarter than you were before. I'm Holly Newmarch, and I hope you have a great day.
Last Christmas, I gave